Howdy. In the last few decades, there's been an emergence of electric vehicles, and these electric vehicles need a battery to run off of. The only problem is that the standard battery used, lithium-ion, has a considerably shorter range than gasoline can provide for gasoline cars. As a result, less people want to buy electric vehicles. So companies have started to look at researching solid-state batteries, which have a considerably higher energy density. And I would like to discuss that with you today on why I think that might be the future of electric vehicles. First of all, what is a solid-state battery? A solid-state battery is pretty similar to a traditional battery. The main difference being, instead of using a liquid electrolyte, they use a solid electrolyte. And there's no requisite separation layer. There's not a need for a separation layer because the solid electrolyte keeps the two electrodes from touching one another. Some of the benefits of solid-state batteries is that they have a more noticeable thermal and chemical stability. They have a better charge cycle, or in other terms, they can be recharged more times without wear and tear and be used more. They have less leakage, so you can leave your battery alone for longer and you don't have to worry about it running out of energy without touching it. And it's important to note that the material used for the electrodes or for the electrolyte can vary the stats that you have on your battery. With the different materials, you could get more or less thermal and chemical stability. You could get a better or worse charge cycle, lifespan. You could get more or less leakage. It all just depends on what materials you use. As previously mentioned, a considerable portion of people don't want to buy electric vehicles due to concerns of the car's range. According to the World Economic Forum, electric vehicles having a shorter range is one of the primary concerns that stops people from buying an electric vehicle. And to their credit, they're not wrong about this. According to the U.S. Department of Energy, electric vehicles have a median driving range of 234 miles, while gasoline vehicles have a median driving range of 403 miles. Quite a substantial difference, almost half. However, solid-state batteries could be the tool to fix this. According to LaserAx, a lithium-ion battery can have an energy density ranging from 160 to 250 watt-hours per kilogram, while a solid-state battery can have an energy density ranging from 250 to 800 watt-hours per kilogram. That's a pretty significant difference, which could definitely bring electric vehicles to having way better ranges and bringing more people to buying them. Now, while implementing a solid-state battery into electric vehicles is definitely a tempting idea, there are some problems that need to be noted down first. According to LaserAx, the materials used in lithium-ion, and not lithium-ion, solid-state batteries can be noticeably more expensive than lithium-ion. Additionally, current production equipment is set for lithium-ion, and solid-state batteries need their own specialized equipment, which doesn't really exist yet, at least not on the scale needed for car batteries. So there needs to be a mass purchasing and innovation of new equipment for these solid-state batteries. And some technical difficulties is trying to prevent cracks from forming when lithium-ion batteries are recharged in the solid electrolyte. And also there's a difficulty in trying to scale a small lab battery up, like a small bad solid-state battery, up to a larger battery that could handle powering an entire electric vehicle. Despite these concerns, there are organizations working towards solving this. There's Toyota, who has been working on finding a new material for the electrolyte that is cheap enough for mass production, and so far they have found one that they like. And they are also working to upscale their production so that they can mass produce these solid state batteries. Additionally, there's Quantum Space. They claim that they have a new battery that will soon be put on the market. While it is quite small, it is a step in the right direction. And they also claim that they are working with the automotive industry to help bring these solid state batteries to the market. Overall, there may be challenges in the way of solid state batteries at the moment, but there is an initiative to overcome that. And I think eventually, with the various benefits that solid state batteries have over traditional lithium ion batteries, I do believe that they will eventually be implemented. And in the coming decades, there could be more electric vehicle drivers, way more electric vehicle drivers on the road than there are now.